The following podcast is most likely unlistenable, unintelligible, inarticulate, and problematic, and will probably ruin your day. But if you have any pity in your big red heart, you'll listen to these four handsome boys. Please, bro. They need this.
Like, people just can't get it?
Yeah. If you don't have enough eyes, if you don't have enough eyes, like eye tissue, you can't get it. Because they have to cut it and then, like, remove a little bit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's why I'm going tomorrow for the consultation.
They blast your eyes into the right shape.
Exactly, yeah.
What are you gonna what's the if you did get it, what's the first thing you would like look at?
My balls. I'd be like, oh, that's what they look like without glasses.
The fuck?
Your hair just gets blown back.
It looks so beautiful.
Oh my god, my balls.
Just the sight of these things are blowing my mind right now.
God, I was so turned on by balls before, but not anymore.
Yeah, balls kind of suck.
Balls are kind of gross now.
When I think my mom got it like a long ass time ago, and it was just like she had just like white bandages over her eyes and was just like lying in bed, like just staring with like the bandages over. It was really scary. It was like some sort of like angel, like murdered fucking demon.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Out of a horror movie. Well, I mean, like you get fucking lasers in your eyes. You can't like do anything. You can't like you have to rest your eyes.
It's not like but it's not like it. You're like that for
years.
For years, dude.
No, I don't think that's not true. Yeah, you're gonna have to walk around with like a blind cane.
Yeah, the recovery time for eye surgery is like 20 years.
That's true. It doesn't. You got to get it early.
It's an investment.
That's why Basie's doing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think blind people like? Do you need the specific cane, or like, can you just get any stick? Like, do you need that specific?
I think they attach nerves to you, like. They have it so when you touch it, it's like the Na'vi from Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that when they fuck their horses and then fuck each other, but it's a blind person with their cane.
The cane's
That's
like
kind of what it's like.
Tongue, so that they can taste their way around.
That's how blind people have sex. They feel each other's canes. If they had that fucking technology, they'd just give them eyes. Can you imagine millions and billions of dollars of like scientific research just going into the dumbest fucking thing you've ever imagined, inspired by Avatar? Instead of fixing the problem outright, let's make this more like James Cameron's Blue People movie. Which, I mean, I'm all for. I think
we've spent billions and billions of dollars to turn you blue.
There definitely is someone out there who has done that exact sentence, or has heard that exact sentence and got really excited. There's definitely some guy who has a GoFundMe to turn him blue, help turn me blue like Avatar, or there's some guy who's like probably altered himself. You know, like there's people that turn themselves. I think I've talked about this all the fucking time, but there's like people who turn themselves into tigers. I feel like that kind of mindset mixed with what we already know, the fucking Avatar fandom is like, there's definitely someone who is trying to turn themselves into a Na'vi.
I looked up like man tattoos himself blue. I found there's a lot of things popping up. Apparently this is a popular thing.
Matt, that's the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
What?
There's a bunch of guys who did this horrible surgery and they just play drums made out of trash cans and PVC pipe. What the fuck? People pay to see. That's exploitation.
This is a guy from Ontario that did this.
His entire body blue. It's re-energizing. I guess like he is literally becoming Dr. Manhattan, but instead of just like, I guess Dr. Manhattan blew up and then had to slowly like re-piece himself together. This guy is probably taking that amount of time just to fucking, he's bluing himself.
I'll be honest, if you look at the 2015 pictures and the 2015 versus the 2020 picture, he actually looked better blue.
Yeah.
He does look better blue. Honestly,
it looked better blue.
This was a good investment on his part.
I think it was a great investment.
He looks like Papa Smurf. Have you ever seen those people that like they drank a bunch of fucking some like fucking medicine that doesn't work with silver something in it, and they just turn their skin blue.
Oh my
And the
God.
one guy just looks like Papa Smurf in real life, and he's just a fucking like real life Smurf living among us. He's been on shows and stuff.
Who? What's
I
his
don't know
name?
I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
his
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm
Age.
looking. I'm seeing this guy. I do remember this guy. What the
His name
fuck?
is Paul Carrison.
Oh, Paul Carrison, huh? Where does he live? Do you know?
Smurf
I want to
Village,
visit this
I
guy. I
guess.
want to know what I just want to talk. I just want to
No,
talk.
he died at age 62.
When?
Probably when he was 62.
Damn.
And then also just
Damn.
from like eating fucking. I think in 2013.
Oh, do you know where he's
But-
buried?
Do you know where he's buried?
Probably in the fucking Smurf village, and they grew mushrooms all over him. Gargamel's gonna eat his fucking corpse or whatever, the
Oh,
fuck he
dude.
wants to do.
Dig him up, eat him.
No, it was in 2013, dude. What the fuck? That's so sad.
Does Gargamel want to eat like live Smurfs, or does he care if they're dead already? Because he could just rob a Smurf graveyard
Oh yeah.
and just eat them out of the dirt with a spoon. He doesn't even need a shovel. Maybe they just taste so fucking good. He just wants to eat them. All right, let's start the goddamn show. Welcome back to Post Unavailable. It's the podcast for the Blue Man Group, by the Blue Man Group. I'm, of course, joined by Basie, Barrel.
No. Do you
I
wait?
guess
What? Did you
I'll
make a
assign-
blue joke?
I'll assign you like a blue shade.
You should have said Basie Blairal.
That's not anything. You're cyan. You're the cyan member of the group, and everyone knows.
Oh, unlucky.
Matthew Cosrin's here, and
Cyan's kind of.
he is turquoise. I think
Ooh,
Mega Man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Matt gets to be turquoise.
Turquoise. Let's go.
Both okay. Cyan and turquoise are both like basically green, dude. They're not even blue.
Cyan. No, Mega Man's fucking shirt is cyan. I know because in the
Wrong.
Brental Floss he says he's blue and cyan.
Yeah. Do you believe everything you hear on the internet?
Floss, I believe everything Brental Floss tells me, and he says a lot of shit. I'm Noah Friesen. I'm Navy, so I'll stick that up your ass.
Yeah, and Marcin Babble's here too. He's dark blue.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's
can't
just
just say
really
dark.
shy right now.
You can't say dark blue. Marcin Babel's he's starting school in a far off land, so he
got scholarship
might
in-
join us later at some point. He might pop in randomly, but otherwise we're gonna take the reins on this episode. So I need you guys to rally and help me and fill in the gap that we have here that is created by the absence of one of the key pillars of this podcast. But yeah, what's happening for him? What are we doing? What are you up to?
Well,
How's
we
your
already
guys-
talked
how's your
about.
How's your guys'
Yeah.
Labor Day?
Oh, I cleaned the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this giant funnel spider,
Yo, what the
and I was like, "Oh fuck, this thing's gonna attack me," but it was dead. So,
There you go.
which I think
What
is I think that's bad news because I think that means that it laid eggs and they hatched if it's
fuck?
dead. So
Yes, but we've talked about this so many times before. It's like you want that.
no, you don't want a funnel web spider under your toilet. No,
Oh,
no, you don't want a
Alright.
funnel web spider building a nest, but like behind your toilet.
are they poisonous?
No, it's just a lot of web and terrifying.
Well, it's
You're
better than
Come
whatever,
on,
like,
funnel web spider, you're scaring the hose.
You got dude. You gotta clean out these webs.
There's so many spiders in my bathroom alone, dude. There's no
Yeah.
bugs.
I got girls coming over. That is funny. That's like the final stage of no, yeah, keep all the spiders in your house. Spiders are good, and your house is just covered in webs. You're just like denying. Like I don't want to destroy their house. I don't want to destroy.
No,
their home.
I fucked that shit up, dude. I got rid of all the spiders in my bathroom.
If I see
I
a spider
scooped them
web,
up.
there's just some sort of there's got to be a natural human response to seeing a spider web and just wanting to stick your hand in it and mess it up.
Fuck it up. Yeah.
I feel like that's instinct from like primordial age.
Because we
just-
see them as little snacks. We just want to reach our hand in there and grab some.
That's true. You like put a stick in there and you twist it up and then you just eat it off the stick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what cavemen used to do.
Exactly.
back in the day. You see that video of that guy like cutting wasps with scissors?
I did. Yeah, that was cool.
It was like some Japanese like beekeeper is defending his bee area. His bee
What did he
zone.
do?
And so there's these wasps flying around because the wasps will like come and like hunt the Japanese bees. And so he's just like, and they're like hovering in air. So he's just going around his like little, it's called an apiary. What's a bee thing called? Is it called
Yeah.
an apiary?
I think so.
He's just going and he's like cutting them in half with scissors while they're floating. Just like hovering around trying to hunt for bees. And it's really funny. And then he's also like, he takes out other, it's like a wasp murder showcase. He like cuts a couple in half. At one point he just has like a stick and he's whacking them.
Oh yeah.
He has like a pan and he's like hitting them with this metal pan and you can just hear them like dinging off the pan.
Oh, I love that video where he's smacking the fucking wasps with
He's just
like,
trying to-
yeah, he has like a metal bowl, so it's like
Yeah.
dong, dong.
It's in the same video. He's like cutting them, but it's like he's just trying to defend his bees, dude. The wasps, like
Yeah, and now he's TikTok famous, so
they're fucking up the thing. Yeah, but I keep seeing people like have takes on it where it's like, oh yeah, like suddenly we lose all empathy when it comes to
when they're
wasps.
giant wasps, yeah.
When
I'm
it's
a wasp vegan, okay? I love wasps. I love murder hornets, dude. I'm an advocate for murder hornets.
like they're literally missiles. They're the most evil bug. There are the most evil bug.
Yeah. Well,
mean,
murder
like-
hornets are murder hornets, and those wasps that assault beehives and like wipe out entire hives. Those guys
Yeah.
are fucked. Those are evil.
Yeah, there's all of those big black ones that have like fucking like segmented parts. They look like fucking bionicles. And they
Ugh.
fly around.
And there's like, you know the guy Coyote Peterson?
I know the guy Coyote Peterson.
I used to watch, like, back in the day, I used to watch a lot of his stinging videos, and he had the fucking, what was it called? I can't remember. Some fucking fucked up
It's like the
hornet.
tarantula hawk wasp.
Yeah, the
thing.
tarantula hawk. It would fucking lay eggs inside tarantulas, dude. It would
Yeah.
paralyze them, and then while they're alive, lay eggs inside of it, and then they fucking eat their way out when they're ready to hatch.
Ew.
That's hot
No.
as fuck. Did it do that to Cody Peterson or whatever?
I don't think it.
Coyote Man.
I don't think it put its eggs inside of him, but it did
That-
sting the fuck out of him.
He's not committing to his fucking.
I
bit.
saw one. Yeah, he should have had eggs laid in him.
Yeah.
I saw one of his like most recent ones, and like I couldn't tell if he was hamming it up or not. But then I saw his arm get like really fucked up, and he
Oh.
kept being like, he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna need to use this fucking venom sucker." And so he has, those there's you put them on your face and you pump them up and they like suck up your skin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. And so he's like sucking out the venom, and he's like, his whole arm is shaking, and it's like red blotchy fucking everywhere. And he's like, I gotta suck the fucking venom out, at least a little bit.
Jeez.
From what? What was he?
I
Interacting
can't
with?
remember. Oh, it was
His.
a giant millipede. I think.
Oh.
I think it was a giant millipede. I might be wrong though.
His whole thing, Coyote Peterson, is that like he's doing the pain index or whatever. Like he's seeing what the most painful stings and bites of different insects and creatures are. But I feel like he should still go like all the way and like just let stuff like he should let like a botfly put an egg in him. And have to like
And then wait
take a
there for like
botfly out of
6 months or
Yeah.
whatever for it to hatch,
It's
or
all
however
on-
long it takes.
because it's all in his fucking arm. That arm must be going through so much shit.
Oh yeah.
He probably, honest to God, might have just like permanent fucking nerve damage from all of the shit
I'm
that he's done.
sure.
Because he's crushed it too. He's like put his hand with like a glove on inside of a fucking snapping turtle's mouth. Dude.
Oh my god.
He's put his
Yeah.
hand inside of a fucking lobster's claw.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
He needs to like have a part of his arm get eaten by maggots.
Oh god.
Yeah, he should get diabetes. And you know how like
Put that
how
in his
people like
index.
lose circulation to their feet, so they
Yeah.
get like they start rotting.
Yeah.
That's why diabetics lose their feet, because they start rotting.
Yeah.
But there's a way to help it and there's these certain maggots that only eat like dead shit. So you put the maggots in the diabetic's foot, and then they eat all of the dead flesh and everything, but leave the healthy living flesh cells, I guess.
That's epic.
Right? So he should do that.
They did that in new Game of Thrones show. The new Game of Show.
They were like, oh my god, Sargot Targaryen has diabetes and is losing their feet. So,
I don't know.
I have the solution. I know these maggots, dude.
It's probably. I don't think it's diabetes. It's probably some like medieval
diabetes.
It's medieval diabetes, bro.
Yeah, he's got just fucking diabetes. I mean, maybe that'd be a realistic Twitch. I feel like HBO fucking owned and pwned Amazon. They both released fucking medieval shows.
Who was
the same weekend, and no one is enjoying that Lord of the Rings show.
Oh yeah, they're like it's so funny. They're like removing reviews and shit, and they're like banning accounts. I don't know.
The problem is with all that shit is that it's like a lot of all the review bomb is coming, like all the review bombing is like from brain dead fucking the right wing, because there's like a girl in it.
Oh, I see.
There is the show is not like, I don't like it, and there is reasons for it is like not great, but
yeah, but it's not like it's not like it's one.
Any opinion that you're gonna find of it online is gonna just be the dog shit fucking right wing. Oh, there's black hobbits.
Oh yeah. It does. Does Game of Thrones have any black people in it?
Yeah,
that one guy.
There's one guy.
One guy? Is that only one guy?
They have a single black Targaryen.
Oh, okay. See what Lord of the Rings did wrong is they had more than one black person.
That's true.
So the internet hates that shit. You can have one, okay? It's like a gimme, it's a gimme. You can have one. Yeah, but if you have more than one, it's political.
It's oh wow. Oh, so this is a lib cuck show.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, a black hobbit. Yeah, liberal cuck shit. My J.R.R. Tolkien, where the fuck, would never have a black character in his book.
Remember when J.R.R. Tolkien was like, and then the beautiful white hobbits frolic
left to save all of the non-white hobbits.
Maybe it's just Peter Jackson who did that, who caused that trend. It was just like, no, it actually was all white people.
Was that the guy that did the movies?
The original movies.
What's his name? Percy Jackson?
Yeah, Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson's a fucking racist, obviously. Why is there's literally no black people in that movie?
He's from New Zealand.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh man.
Do you know who else is from New Zealand?
The people of color that were in the Lord of the Rings, the bad people, Basie.
Those are orcs.
Oh, true.
No, there were other types of humans.
Yeah, there were other types of humans.
There's elephant riders and shit.
Yeah, but
that were
people of color.
Yeah, those people weren't exactly white.
That'd be funny if they were though, and then that would be like, all right.
That would be fine then. If there were every single human character or human-like character was white.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, that would be
I'm sure that's fine.
That would be a little more on the nose for what he was going for with his artistic interpretation.
Yeah.
But it's basically the same thing.
Fucking cool and epic right-wing commentator Elon Musk was like, I don't even know why it was an article. It just got shared on fucking Reddit or some shit. And it was just like, Elon Musk shits on new Lord of the Rings show for being too woke. The men, and he says the men are too weak.
Oh my god!
In the show,
that's him.
First of all, he's not even watching the fucking show. Okay, there's literally nothing in it where it's like that. There's men in it. The only reason he's singing that is because there's nothing fucking happening in the show. It's not like an attack on the fucking male fucking population.
No, man. Listen.
He thinks they're weak because there's nothing happening. He doesn't understand plot. He just thinks everything's a fucking oh yeah, gotta tick the check marks of the agenda. I bet they had a woke specialist on this show.
They did.
We have to go back to the good old days, man. We have to go back to the good old days where men were men and women
Hobbits were
stayed
hobbits.
pregnant and barefoot in the kitchen.
Just like our
And men went
hobbit
to work
wives.
in the coal mine and died of of fucking black lung.
It's like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's just probably doing it to shit on his Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos.
That's rich guy beef.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, I know, right?
doesn't give a fuck.
I love the whole articles of fucking like Mark Zuckerberg like just hating on Elon Musk's brain chip but like at the same time as advertising metaverse.
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, you're living
Yeah.
like this is just an advertisement. Like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, fucking the head of Ram shits on fucking Dodge trucks. Wow, that's
Yeah, we talked about
that's
this,
big news, guys.
That was when he was on Joe Rogan. We talked about this last week. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's right. We did talk about this last week. Fuck.
Old news.
Old news, guys.
Old news, Matt. No, but it's true. How come Mark Zuckerberg though and like Jeff Bezos don't ever come out and have to be like, men are weak now. We're losing something.
Bro,
in society.
don't have to. They don't have to. Elon Musk does
He needs
because
to.
guess who loves Elon Musk?
Men do.
Incels. Incels love Elon Musk. Anybody who says Dogecoin to the moon is a fucking incel.
The moon.
No, what about strong men who want Western
No,
values?
no
returned?
strong man is investing in Dogecoin.
What about the strong men who create good times?
Strong men
Lord
don't
of the
watch Rick and Morty, okay?
And brought the ring to Mount Doom.
Strong men are fucking going to the gym and like beating their girlfriends and drinking tons of beer, okay? And hating their 9 to 5 fucking construction job, okay? That's what real men are doing.
Basie, who's your Elon Musk?
William Shakespeare.
Wow. Provocative.
Oh right, he's racist now, isn't he? I think William Shakespeare's canceled, even though I don't think he actually existed.
Is that true?
I don't know. Who knows, man? Literally, who's to say? It was so long ago. They don't have records from then.
They found the cross that he was crucified on, actually.
Yeah, I have a piece. I have a piece of the cross.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare is
They
crucified
found
on.
William Shakespeare's crown of thorns.
That's fucking crazy. Found this spear of Longinus in his asshole. Buried in Germany. It's fucking crazy. Do you guys have like YouTubers you used to watch, then just like you completely fell off? And then just like, but you're still subscribed to them? So you just see like their fucking videos.
A sea nanners.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm subscribed to sea nanners.
That'd be crazy. I haven't seen Anders still do something. Man, that's an old.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, these
That's
guys do
old.
not fucking stop.
No, I know that's the thing, right? It's like you get into a phase where you just like watch a certain guy who specializes heavily in like one specific thing, and then it's like you absolutely fall out of that phase, and you're like, all right.
Well, he would always play Gmod. He would always play
Yeah.
like Trouble in Terrorist Town and shit, and I love that shit.
I have this YouTuber who plays a lot of like Mario Maker and shit, and like Mario stuff. He's like kind of the only. He's not a Nintendo YouTuber because those I used to watch a fucking ton of, and I'm not subscribed to them anymore. But he was like releasing a video, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll like watch this because it's like a good length. I don't have anything to go on. And I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember why I fell off him because I'm conditioned to fall asleep whenever I watch it. It's one of those. It's literally like I'll be watching this guy. I'm like, oh yeah, right. I used to watch this if like Amanda wasn't here, or if I was just like at the bar to watch those or something, or just couldn't sleep. And I would just put this on and literally instantly fall asleep. My brain is so fucking Pavlov's dog to this fucking guy. I'm like, now I remember why I don't watch it. Because I was like watching him today. I took a little nap. I was like, man, it's so relaxing. I just have like, I feel like I have certain things like that where if I'm just in a certain position watching a very specific thing, it's lights out. Like I'm just asleep. It's like if I watch One Piece or any sort of anime or cartoon in my living room and I have to sit straight up because if I put my head down on like the arm of my couch or on a pillow, I'm instantly just like falling asleep. And like I don't even care. I'll just let stuff run for episodes and episodes and I'll just fall asleep. It's really annoying. But also like I get why my girlfriend falls asleep at every single thing that we watch. Like literally, she'll do that thing where she tries to like hide her eyes so that I can't see that she's asleep, so that she can just fall asleep whatever we're watching. Which then apparently is a thing, because then she'll like show me TikToks where it's people saying the same thing. It's like,
Well, yeah. Well, when you say, when you get mad, it's like, you're not even watching, Amanda. You're not even watching. Are you even awake right now?
I don't get mad.
So of course they have to hide it. They have to like, oh god, I'm gonna put a fucking blanket over my head.
They don't want to be yelled and hurt and
exactly. They don't want to be. You fucking
toxic
take a rubber mallet and you fucking throw it at her head, dude.
Yeah.
Told you not to sleep while we're watching One Piece.
I throttle her. I shake her awake. No, I'll just be like, all right, well, damn it. All right, well, we're pausing. We'll watch again. It just means it takes forever to get through fucking movies.
I see.
It takes like 3 nights. But you know what? That's fine too.
Oh, you have to rewatch. Oh man, you just got.
I restart from the beginning. No,
but like you stop it and then you you'll pause it. No man, you gotta just at some point you just gotta watch the whole thing.
I don't think I've seen a movie front to back in a long time. That's super not true, but sometimes it feels like it is.
I go to the movie theater to sleep. And I'll watch the first half, and then I'll fall asleep for the second half. But then I'll see another showing where I'll sleep for the first half and wake up for the second half.
Oh, that's smart. That's genius.
Have you ever fallen asleep in a movie theater?
I think so.
I don't think I have. I think I've been very close.
We watched a really fucking boring movie recently, like in the last few years, I feel like. Is there like any really fucking boring movies we went to go see?
The only time I can remember anyone falling asleep, Marcin fell asleep one time.
And Chris.
When we saw Shin Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
We saw the Japanese Godzilla movie, and they both fell asleep. And we were like throwing
Chris fell asleep at Avengers.
Which one? Infinity War? Chris Kerber?
I think so.
The patron saint of the podcast.
Oh, shit.
No, I think he just got really drunk, because that was the first time at the VIP theater.
Oh, I thought he fell asleep.
Quadruple rum and cokes, yeah. I did see a guy one time. I think we were seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp, and there's this fucking guy.
The guy was sitting and taking up like 4 spots.
Yeah, it was a huge man. He was not an Ant-Man. He
was a unit.
It was a giant man. And he was asleep, and he was snoring. He wanted everyone to know in the fucking theater that he was asleep. It was crazy. Have you ever seen anyone sleep in like a play? I feel like that's more often, or that's
probably like a grandma or something.
I think my parents said that they went to like a Macbeth, and an old man was falling asleep, and he was like snoring so loud that the cast was trying to wake him up.
Oh, that's funny.
If you were an actor, would you get mad if someone was asleep?
No.
It's better than like,
especially if they're an old ass man.
It's true, exactly.
It's like he's probably just gonna die soon. Like, what am I gonna do? Try and, hey, asshole, I'm trying to act here.
You would try to work it into the story.
No, never.
You're doing fucking Macbeth and be like, that old there's a witch snoring.
If a baby starts crying, do you stop the whole play and just like stare at it and wait?
Yes.
Like, I'll just wait for your baby to shut the fuck up.
You go, give me that baby. I'll give it something to cry about.
I think that's what they should do on like planes too.
Yeah.
Like, whose baby's crying? We'll turn this thing around.
All right, we're nose diving until it stops.
Yeah. No, this is what you get. No,
you better make it stop.
I really just do not care what happens to me. Your baby will not stop crying. It's driving me nuts.
Like, I can't get arrested if I'm dead too.
Pilots should be like certified in CPR and childcare
and not dying, not
fire patrol. Like,
why? Fire patrol.
Yeah. Well, what if there's a fire on the plane? What, you need
was he just gonna
stop? The pilot should have to deal with it.
I think that's what the crew's for, right?
Nah.
It's like a ship. It's like a ship, but in the sky. You have a crew to help you out.
No, I think pilots should have to build their planes from fucking scratch and know it inside and out.
Yeah,
well, I think they do.
Have to build their own plane.
Well, I mean, probably most of them do, right?
They don't know how to do like engine, like airline pilots don't know how to do engine repair.
I mean, probably.
At least I don't.
I think they probably know how the engine works, right? I would hope so, right? Like
I don't
like
know.
the parts of the engine. You'd think that the guy flying the big plane with all these people on board, you think he would know how the engine works, right?
You
I
know,
assume that they just hire you off of Indeed, commercial airline pilot.
All
They
right, so you
fire-
got a jet of fucking 600 people.
Mhm.
Pretty sure that's how Sully happened, or Flight. I don't remember. There's two plane movies about planes being saved.
Oh yeah.
And I imagine that's just how they did it. They're just fucking guys that they found. If you if you like work at the airport for long enough, like, can you be promoted to airline pilot?
Yeah. All the time. They
Even if-
choose baggage handlers all the time.
That's what I'm saying. You might get promoted.
Yeah.
Jerry, no, you go, Matt.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. It's whenever the pilot doesn't show up for work that they just like they have to tell one of the baggage guys, like, we need you to fly the plane. Pilot's not here.
I really need this shift covered, guys. I really can't come in today. Who can fly the plane? It's like, well,
Listen,
Jerry.
yeah,
works at-
Jerry.
Jerry works at Chili's in the airport, but he's really the only one we can spare right now. Like, we're pretty overstaffed in Chili's, so we could send him. He could try and fly it.
We're overstaffed in Chili's. So yeah, we got some overflow. Yeah, Jerry came in when he wasn't supposed to. You got a plane that needs
Do they
flying.
have like extra pilot hats? Do you think, or you just have to hold on to that?
I think pilots have to buy them themselves.
That's fucked. They should have a hat budget.
No,
It's like
no.
when you
That's
work in
not
a-
in the budget, dude.
When you work in like a hospitality service, they give you like, you can go like buy shoes and they'll pay for it.
Listen,
Even
man,
if you're, like,
inflation's
non-slip
bad,
fit.
and not enough people are flying planes. Okay.
People should be flying planes more. I feel like it would do something, right? Come on. It would.
It would really
it
help
is like
the
a
economy.
big bus. It is public transport in a way.
No,
Yeah.
no, it is private transport.
A
There's
plane,
no public transport about a plane.
you fit a lot of people on. It takes out all the cars in the sky. Less car travel. It's just it's like a big plane.
Yeah, except it's way fucking worse for the environment.
Yeah.
No, if that was true, then Taylor Swift wouldn't fly a plane to Walmart every day. A big fucking Airbus that she
True.
pilots.
Herself. She does it herself.
She had to learn.
Would people be less mad about fucking Drake and all these artists who fly their fucking planes and like dump fucking oil and pollution onto small towns and animal reserves, if they were the pilots of the plane? Like, if Drake was putting on a little pilot's hat, I feel like the press would give him less of a hard time.
Yeah, they'd just give him a pass.
Like, this guy can
I give
fly
him
the
a
plane.
pass. Be like, oh, he's so quirky.
No one
This
gives
little
Harrison
hat.
Ford shit for flying his fucking gas guzzling little planes because he
Yeah.
flies them.
The difference between Harrison Ford fucking piloting a shitty little biplane is it's a shitty little biplane and not a gigajet that fucking annihilates the ozone layer.
Okay, here's the situation. I'm the president. Like, I'm someone who's gonna ban private jets. I'm that guy, and I'm saying right now, my pitch to you, Congress and world leaders, is that we ban the use of private jets, but if you trade in your private jet, you can get pilot's lessons, or we just make them mandatory pilot lessons, and we get you enough biplanes that's equivalent to the private jet that you just owned. So people will like naturally just want to sell off their biplanes they're not flying.
No,
But
who-
everyone has to get a
Oh,
pilot.
they're
license.
biplanes.
Everyone has to have
No.
a pilot license.
They
Wait,
can only fly
wait.
biplanes, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
What problem do you have with this?
but like people don't like own planes or jets. Like when you hear Drake has his own private jet, he doesn't own that shit. He
Why
leases
not?
it.
You should.
That's
own
like saying he owns a fucking giant yacht. No single person owns a huge fucking yacht.
Yeah, not usually because it's so
No.
expensive.
Yeah,
Like,
you just lease
there's
it.
really only a few celebrities that actually own their yacht.
Yeah,
I think
and
it's like
they're
it's
in
like
debt.
Leonardo DiCaprio Yeah, DiCaprio owns his yacht, and he's a rarity.
He is a rarity.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah,
What else do you say?
he's
Chloe,
something.
that owns a yacht?
Oh, Clooney might.
Clooney
Oh,
owns
yeah,
his
that
own
makes
yacht.
sense.
And yeah, well,
Drake.
like Taylor Swift. The whole reason why Taylor Swift's was crazy is because she actually owns her own her private jet.
That's
And it's
crazy.
and the reason why, like, and that's why there's so many flights on it is because she owns it, so her family can be using it all the time. 'Cause,
Oh,
yeah, like obviously Taylor Swift didn't do 120 flights
Nah, that's
in
funnier
1
though.
year.
That's
But like
way funnier.
but if her family can literally use it whenever they want because
Yeah.
she owns it, actually owns it, then that's when you start getting these crazy amount of flights. Where realistically, Taylor Swift's family should be fucking flying in a plane.
yeah,
In a normal
with
plane.
with real people, like with
Yeah,
normal
literally.
real people.
Yeah, and that's why the Taylor Swift one was actually crazy. But yeah, it's just because she is one of those rarities where she actually owns her own jet.
Crazy.
I would have like the same generosity that Taylor Swift has towards her family, but my plane would be like some fucking shitty junker from Indiana Jones that like
Yeah.
can fit like 6 people and it's rattling the fucking entire flight and like you could feel wind just
There's
sitting
Mine
in
would be
it.
a World War II warship
Yeah.
with
Oh, yeah,
with one of those docks that like go down. You have to like jump out on parachutes.
It's like a VTOL. That's
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's family is like constantly fucking dead dropping from
They're paratrooping into fucking
to
Los
Toronto.
Angeles. Yeah,
Yeah.
Toronto, Vancouver.
He's
It's
fucking
like, oh, there's Taylor Swift's family. They're fucking assaulting us, I guess. Aerial assault.
it's literally It's Red Dawn, but it's
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's family. You get shot out of the fucking sky.
Air raid sirens going off.
Do you think fucking Taylor Swift flying her little plane, flying her family and her friends, has to like answer fucking air patrol and fucking sky patrol, be like, "This is requesting landing. This is Taylor Swift.
This is Taylor Swift's dad
This is Taylor Swift's dad."
to ground control.
The
Control.
I just feel like I feel like air control just needs to be more lax. You should be able to fly anything anywhere. It's the sky. You don't own the fucking sky,
True.
right?
Yeah, if I go high enough, you literally can't own that.
So
That's my
please-
airspace. That's public airspace, dude.
So I'm saying I shouldn't be fined for flying a drone over the White House with a camera
And C4 attached to it.
and C4 and a paintball gun attached to it. I should be let go. This is a mistrial. This is kangaroo court.
Also, this is not my drone. I don't know what you're talking about. But if
Yeah.
I did fly it, I should be allowed to.
Are you guys really? You guys are really gonna arrest me right now for flying a drone with a flag behind it that says "fuck Joe Biden" and a care package of C4 at the White House? Really, guys?
The sky is free. You can do whatever you want in the sky.
Yeah.
You don't own the sky.
I was just gonna fly it over and past it.
Sovereignty only goes so high. Like it only counts for a certain amount of meters. That's why they always have to put a flag on a crane of the country.
Otherwise, you'd be able to
Otherwise, you could climb
create
up
a
there and
dominion.
claim it as your own. You could literally claim it as your own, and it would just be
Your own country.
that would be your own country.
That's such a stupid. That's just such a nothing law. That's such a dumb, stupid law that doesn't like. Who cares?
It's also not that's super not true. I'm made that shit up.
Well, it's like with water, you know.
There's flags.
How there's like international waters where there's like no laws. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's like
That's awesome though. That's like the last
I'm gonna build a
good thing that we have.
but it's like it's not true, and whoever can still just come and get you.
Yeah.
You know.
The
So it's like
U.S. military. But
so
I'm
it's
gonna
like
build
you're not
fucking-
free out there.
No,
Isn't that-
BC. Once all of the U.S. warships have left the harbors of the U.S., anyone can like blow them up or anything. It's international waters.
It's true.
You fucking idiot! You went in international waters.
Same with like U.S. diplomats. Like if as soon as they are in international waters, they're free to kill.
It's true. That plane, the sky counts over the international waters because there's no flags up there.
That's why Batman had a hard time with Bane, because
Yeah.
Bane killed those guys in the plane in international sky.
He even went and he took them to court, and they got dismissed because he couldn't do anything.
No, international sky, Bane go free.
Your Honor.
It's really just like it's really a good commentary on how fucked the American justice system is, and also because Scarecrow was the judge, so that didn't help him either.
What's so wrong about the American criminal justice system? No.
It's because
Probably
Scarecrow is
Scarecrow keeps making up rules.
They're
Yeah.
super villains as judges.
Yeah, I mean, look at the U.S. Supreme Court, dude.
The fucking
yeah,
jury,
well, there's a couple villains there.
the fucking jury for Bane, they were all wearing fucking domino masks and black and white striped T-shirts. They were clearly
a bunch
biased.
of and then the jury was a bunch of dudes in clown makeup. It was really fucking bizarre. I thought they were juggalos or something, but I think they were something else. I think
Their
something else
first
was going
witness
on.
was just the fucking Riddler, and it took forever to get anything out of them.
But Paul Dano, Riddler.
It was Paul Dano Riddler being interviewed by Jim Carrey Riddler. It was just really annoying. Tommy Lee Jones.
Batman's this is kangaroo court.
This is kangaroo court. Tommy Lee Jones was shaking in his fucking chair because he's so pissed off at the Riddler.
Harvey Dent's shut the fuck up, Batman.
Did I ever tell you that story about? There's a story about the guy Tommy Lee Jones who played fucking Two-Face in Batman and Robin. Remember Batman and Robin? It's the Riddler and Two-Face.
Is that the one with Mr. Freeze?
No, that's the
What's
one.
the one
Oh
with-
yeah,
that's
wait,
Batman-
yeah.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin is Mr. Freeze. Shit. Batman Forever
Yeah.
is Riddler and Tommy Lee Jones. And apparently, because Jim Carrey was the Riddler, and he went to go meet Tommy Lee Jones for the first time. And Tommy Lee Jones, he said apparently Tommy Lee Jones was shaking with rage and was could barely contain himself and was just I cannot sanction your buffoonery. Which is my favorite thing to say.
Right.
Yeah. I just think it would be fun. It's funnier
Is he
if he was
British?
shaking because he was so Tommy Lee Jones. No, he's American as apple
Oh
pie.
my god! And he said that. He said
Yeah.
those words.
Yeah.
I cannot.
I cannot sanction your buffoonery. That's right out of fucking No Country
Hey,
for
Reverend.
Old Men.
Damn.
I think it'd be funnier if he was just really scared of the Riddler.
terrified.
If he saw a new Riddler, he would fucking fall apart.
Mm.
He would
I
melt.
wonder what he thinks of Jared Leto, Joker.
Maybe he doesn't have a problem with the Joker. I don't think he does have a problem with Joker. I remember hearing that
You think he would sanction Jared Leto's buffoonery?
I mean, probably not. Oh, are you kidding me? If Jared Leto sent a used condom to Tommy Lee Jones, he would leave that production. That would not fly. But I think the whole reason he did Two-Face in the first place was because he heard that Jack Nicholson made fucking $9 billion
Holy shit!
doing the fucking Joker. So he's well, I'll do my Joker, Two-Face.
And he was so mad. He's I just need the money. I just need the money. And this guy's being such an asshole to me. He's fucking. I cannot sanction your buffoonery. And then he was oh god, I said that out loud.
He was. Yeah. Do you think that he pulled that out of the fucking air, or do you think he was hanging on to that for a while?
He was probably so flabbergasted and pissed that this guy was being such a goofball. And his wife was probably cheating on him or something. And it was the last straw was this guy
Was Jim
playing the
Carrey
Riddler. Yeah, it was Jim
coming out of
Carrey.
the fucking woodwork to shake his
I
head?
cannot sanction this buffoonery.
That's amazing. There was this post I found where it was the cast of, I think this is from the writers of some show. I think it's from Workaholics, and they it's a list of every overused joke in comedy, and there's a lot of really good ones on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones. A lot of them are about their wives and
Yeah.
just women in general.
And it's just stuff to avoid. And I think a lot of these are good. What I thought we could do, we should do our own that for this show, because I feel we have a lot of overused topics.
Yeah.
This will not be applied.
Like Elon Musk talking shit about Mark Zuckerberg.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, you know what? I actually came out with this bit just because Matt reused the joke. Actually pissed me off so much.
Noah's shaking with rage.
Yeah, I'll make a
I
list.
cannot sanction.
That's going first. So that's going first on the fucking note. Yeah. No more no more Elon. We're gonna we're gonna whittle ourselves down to be the most original podcast you can imagine. And it'll be great. So when Marcin comes back, it'll feel fresh. He'll be like, oh, ooh, who are these guys? You know. They're
Okay,
not
well,
talking,
so what were
they're
you
not talking
thinking?
about. Breaking Bad's got to go.
No,
No more.
Breaking Bad is funny.
No more
AMC is
Breaking
funny.
Bad.
Okay,
No more-
AMC is
I'm
funny
writing.
because they're
I'm writing.
so bad.
I'm writing Breaking Bad / AMC.
You might
No
as
more
well
Breaking
write
Bad.
AOC.
No more. Yeah. Oh, AOC too. Yeah, that's going on. No AOC talk. Okay, leave her alone. She's beautiful. We get it. Okay, we don't need a joke about that. And then on the like, I guess. Okay, what about like the Yang to AOC? Ben Shapiro.
Mhm.
I'm writing Ben Shapiro. No more talking about how funny his voice is, how wrong
Hypothetically speaking.
how weird he looks, the fucking stupid shit he says. I'm just gonna write like all, and I'll obviously this is
Just
gonna
write
be,
politics.
this is gonna be, yeah. You know what? No politics.
Huge capital letters, stamp right on it.
Politics.
No
/
politics.
Joe Rogan. That's because that's politics.
Bro, what are we gonna talk about then? Okay,
Can't-
okay,
no,
no
can't-
Disney. Right? No Disney. No Amazon.
It isn't topics. This is jokes though. This is
Oh,
jokes.
oh.
I write Family Guy just to get that out of the way. No more
Peter?
Family Guy.
Peter?
Even though it's so, those characters are just so funny, dude.
Peter? The
like,
horse is
man.
back.
How come they never turned like, you know how when the Simpsons movie was coming out, and they turned like 7-Elevens into the fucking Quickie Mart? How come they never turned anything into like the Clam?
Yeah, I was gonna say the clam. What the fuck is that thing called?
That's the
Is
bar.
it just the clam?
I think it's just called the Clam. Is it the Laughing Clam or the Drunk Clam, or is it just
The
the fucking
Drunken Clam, yeah.
the Drunken Clam?
Something
Is there
like
any like other Family Guy locations?
I don't think Seth MacFarlane has a funny bone in his body.
I'm typing in Family Guy locations.
The Drunken Clam? What a fucking loser.
This is from Family Guy. Well, it's in Quahog, which is like a Boston clamming, clam chowder,
Peter?
I'm on trending pages of places in the Family Guy wiki. There's Peoria.
Mm.
So when
Is
the
that
Family Guy, what is that?
Is that like
what?
Peter's like village?
What episode is this from?
Peoria?
It's a Terraria expansion.
Oh. Okay, write that down. No more Terraria.
We're always talking about Terraria.
We're always making Terraria jokes.
And shit. Pawtucket Brewery. That's another place.
Oh.
They don't have a lot going on in Family Guy. There aren't like classic Family Guy. There's no fucking Moe's Tavern. Well, I mean there is. There's the Drunken Clam, but that's it. The Drunken Clam and Family Guy road tour. Can you actually go to the Drunken Clam?
Can you go to Family Guy?
Oh no, this is just some guy's blog where he talks about fake places. Oh no, I think there is a Drunken Clam.
I'm gonna
Quahog.
3D model the Drunken Clam so you could go in VR and experience the Drunken Clam.
Oh,
There's gonna be all of the funny characters from Family Guy there. There's gonna be Peter. There's gonna be
there, yeah.
Brian. There's gonna
Yep.
be
Brian.
the chicken.
The chicken's there drinking also. Family
Just
Guy
a-
themed
yeah.
bar in Dallas will remain open for several more weeks.
Yes.
Sounds like a threat. Say it like that. What the fuck?
No, just close it, man.
In Dallas. That's funny.
Do you think you have to dress like the characters?
I think that's like
There's like somebody in a dog suit.
I think that's encouraged to dress in a dog suit. Yeah. Touring Rhode. It's from the Boston Globe. Touring Rhode Island with Family Guy eyes.
Ew.
That's a real
Gross.
headline.
I hate
What
that.
what are Family Guy eyes? I would Basie. Okay, picture this: you go and you get your LASIK surgery, and
No.
then you wake up and you look in the mirror and you have the fucking Family Guy mouth, and you're a cartoon. You look down at your hands and you have like fucking 3 fingers. Do they have 3 fingers in Family Guy, or are they full palming?
I think they're
doing
the
a full
I
5.
think they're the 3 with the thumb. I don't know actually. Look them up.
They got 3. Peter's got 3.
Wow.
Chris Griffin actually in this picture I'm looking at is doing the devil's horns, but he's only folding down his middle finger.
Why do they do that? That's
easier
so
to
weird.
it's easier to fucking draw, I guess. Like, can you
Yeah.
draw a good hand, Basie?
No, I can't draw.
No one can.
I wish TV shows would do what SpongeBob does. You know when SpongeBob, like, something gross happens, like Squidward
Yeah.
stubs his toe, and they do like a photorealistic,
Yes, I love
or like
that shit.
when Mr. Krabs is asking for more um more jellyfish jelly, and it's like fucking horrifying nightmare fuel.
It was
And
just
he's like,
one. I think it was just
more.
one guy who was doing paintings, like who did all the paintings in like the earlier seasons. Because yeah, like they do not have that shit in current SpongeBob.
They don't even do that in like any show. Can you imagine if like Rick and Morty did that? Holy
They do that in
fuck.
Smiling Friends,
Oh yeah, they do. Well, in Smiling Friends, it's
but
still
that's based on like that concept.
yeah. So
They'll-
I'm glad that they're doing that.
They'll have like a beautiful painting of like just a horrible looking dying man. No, yeah, I don't think newer SpongeBob does that. We were in Toronto in the hotel room last night, and we're just watching YTV while we're like drinking and like getting ready to go to sleep. And yeah, it was they did a old SpongeBob episode and a new SpongeBob episode, which I appreciated because I was like, all right, let's compare this, because everyone always gives me shit when I say that new SpongeBob is terrible.
Was
And
it?
the old SpongeBob episode, it was the one where Plankton switches bodies with Mr. Krabs, and then just hates it.
And then
Mr. Krabs is naked and trying to steal the formula.
oh, and he
yeah.
realizes how hard Mr. Krabs' life is as a small business owner abusing his workers.
Yeah. Well, he hates dealing with SpongeBob. He hates dealing with his enemies and
Yeah,
his daughter.
his fucking employees are shit.
Yeah.
There's a dude trying to steal shit from him all the time.
Man, it must be. It really is saying how hard our rich restaurant managers have it. And then I think like the second one in that one is the SpongeBob lifeguard episode where he like drinks all the water to rescue Patrick or something.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
It's a good one. And then the new one was like Plankton is a genie in a bottle, and all the voice. It's just I don't know, man. It's like all the voices are off because they're so old, and the jokes just like the pacing is different, which I get because you have to change up how the fucking jokes work so that little babies can follow it. But it really is just like it's not funny. Like it's not funny. They're not. You have to write jokes. Like you have to be a little braver. You have to put in something for the grown-ups.
But it's just devolved into fucking chaos. Before there was like it was chaos, but at least there was like structure to it. But now it's literally it's just noise. Yeah, it's just noise for the baby to fucking goo goo gaga stare at while you're I don't know rolling your joints and doing the dishes.
So I'm gonna write SpongeBob on this list.
All right, now we're done. Okay, that was the last one.
Yeah, I think what the fuck are we talking about? How come they never turned to? I think they did turn Burger Kings into Krabby, not Krabby. What's the restaurant called? The Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab.
Oh, really? Well, that's awesome.
They replaced the king with Mr. Krabs.
He is the king, in my eyes. Family Guy. This is crazy. This is definitely Google like knowing what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the Family Guy locations thing. I don't know why I clicked on videos, but it's from the SpongeBob new Fanon wiki. It's just an article that says Family Guy, and it's just talking about family. It has like listed the number of seasons and everything. I don't know if you guys know, but these wikis go fucking crazy. Anytime it says Fanon, it's the most insane shit that you could possibly think of. It's like people making up like whole like alternate histories and like whole fucking all these crossover. It's literally just people's like fan fiction. Someone wrote this Fanon died in 2020. How the fuck is this wiki still active? The SpongeBob new Fanon wiki. This is gonna be a fucking rabbit hole. I'm not looking at this. This guy created a whole alternate history where like SpongeBob got bought by Disney and shit.
What?
This is insane.
Oh my god.
And he has a whole wiki about it.
That's cool. That's creative writing, dude.
It is creative writing, dude. I would know all about it. I'm a professor I have a PhD in creative writing. There's like main characters, SMG4, which is Mario with white overalls. That's
So
in the
cool.
That's in the SpongeBob show. Everyone from Adventure Time is in this. I think it's just this guy's like friends and YouTubers he likes.
This says Lady Boner.
Lady
See
Boner.
that near the top on that second picture? It says Lady Boner.
Oh yeah, I'll write that down too. That's also for us. We're always saying that.
Mm-hmm.
We're always saying like, oh, Lady Boner alert.
Lady Boner.
I think if you get a Lady Boner, you should get that checked out. Or, you know, in the climate, it's possible. Everyone can get a boner. And that's our message to all viewers everywhere. Get a boner.
Everyone can get a boner.
Anyone can get a boner. Don't let someone tell you that you can't get a boner.
Lady
based
boner?
on-
What about a they them boner?
I told you to stay away from they them boners.
Boners.
Peter.
I
Yeah,
told
we
you to
said-
stay away from they them cocks.
We said no Thock. We said no Family Guy. Stupid.
What did I say about they them cock?
We gotta get.
You're gonna get canceled. You're gonna get us canceled, dude.
More like Thanceled.
Now we're really fucked.
Basie, where can people find us?
Cancel us.
Where can they cancel us? Do it, please, bro. I just want to see the statement.
The Mug Club. What's the Steven Crowder thing?
Oh,
The Mug Club. Yeah,
I am so far removed from any of that. I do not
we
know.
have a Mug Club. Mug Club / post unavailable. Yeah, we're part of Steven Crowder's $99 a month.
Oh my god.
It's always these fucking guys. It's always these fucking
Guys, we have to fight against the tyranny by giving me
Masculinity.
$100 a month.
masculinity, fucking right wing, fucking nut
Incels
jobs. They
are rich,
always-
bro. I
They
guess
always have this shit. It's always some
it's
fucking
crazy.
club. Oh my god.
Yeah, Andrew Tate has a club.
He's got the Hustler University.
Dude,
yeah.
$100. I'm okay with having a club, but $100 a month for your incel club? I don't think so.
Literally.
Bro.
Just say it's a Patreon. I don't understand that. Like, why don't you just say it's a Patreon?
Because they're probably banned on Patreon, dude.
Oh, true.
They're fucking giga racists.
We're also banned on Patreon literally all the exact same reasons. So instead of there, you can find us on Instagram. Find us on iTunes. YouTube is still there.
Spotify.
We've been taking little breaks from things, but we still got Twitch. We still got TikTok. We still got
Facebook.
we
Google
don't have Facebook.
Plus.
We don't have that. You'll find all of that on Instagram.
Gmail.
Instagram is probably like the most active. That's where I would start. You know, that's where you get the full fucking experience. And yeah, we also have merch that looks sick as hell. Some guy at Fan Expo complimented my hat that I made for us, so you could buy that. It's a nice.
Did you tell him where he could buy it?
No, I didn't want to talk to him anymore because he complimented my hat. And I was like, this guy
Scared.
can't be sane. This guy can't be.
This guy's talking to me? Yeah, no way.
This guy's toxic, honestly.
It's toxic as
Brain
fuck
on
right now. The fuck.
And I guess I don't have Marcin to tell me what we're talking about next week. So, Matt, what are we talking about next week?
All the Saskatchewan stabbings.
Yeah.
Every stabbing that's happened in Saskatchewan. I almost said scatchings, which is
Catching.
that's what
That's what they
happens
call
when
them.
Yeah, when you get stabbed in Saskatchewan.
Scatching.
Local scatching tonight.
Yeah,
at
10 people
7-Eleven.
died, Noah. 10 people
Oh.
died.
In what? Like a stabbing fucking massacre?
Yes.
Literally.
Literally.
Oh.
Do you not
Oh.
listen to the news?
No, I don't. Honestly.
Damn, bro.
Literally, I
You should
can't
listen to the
believe
news.
how many guys- The guy had 59 previous convictions. Also,
Yeah, he's
Were they
dead
all
though.
stabbing?
He's dead.
no.
Did he get stabbed?
No, they're the fucking goddamn government, man.
They killed him? What? They killed him?
No. Listen, I can't talk about politics anymore. Let's just end the fucking show.
All right. Yeah. Don't get stabbed, guys. See you next week.
Bye bye. See you later. Have a good one.